Ah, this economy, it's made life tough. It's made it hard for everybody. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop fishing. That's one of the reasons that we reviewed StarWeld 1600. We wanted to find out if you can have a boat this inexpensive that still does the trick. Now, Bill, this boat planes really easily. We're only doing about 12 miles an hour. We're still getting better than 5-6 miles to the gallon. What advantages does the E-Tech have when it comes to planing out quickly?
Well, the two-stroke E-Techs are generally lighter weight than the four-strokes, which means it takes less forward motion of the boat to get the back of the boat to come up so that the nose falls over.
I really like this slow-speed planing ability because when it gets rough out, you can go home at a reasonable speed without beating yourself to death.
Exactly. You don't have to pound your way across the waves just to get home.
With 50 horses, the StarWeld doesn't exactly light the water on fire, but it does get close to 30 miles an hour. And at a 20-mile-an-hour cruise, we got 7.7 miles to the gallon. That's pretty darn good. You know, I love this ginormous casting deck. You don't find many this big on a 16-footer, but it makes me wonder. This is a price point boat. Do you use a cheaper material in these decks?
No, we do not. We still use the fully treated plywood, so it's guaranteed for life. We use that on our casting decks and on our main floor.
And what's underneath of that deck?
Underneath that, we use an injection foam process, which basically fills all the voids between the beams, and it deters any chance of getting water or air pockets in between there.
Well, that's great. I really like the foam injection because it not only does that, but it also deadens sound and stiffens the hull, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It's a chilly morning here at Petona Bay, but it taught me something about this boat. Check it out. It's covered in ice, yet this textured, rubberized non-skid keeps its grip. I like the way the helm's set up. It's nice how all the gauges are in this single cluster. I wish this plastic extended a little farther out to give me a hard spot to mount a binnacle-mounted GPS or fish finder. I love this windshield. Look how easy it is to take this off. You turn 3 thumb screws, and that's it. The 4-deck rod box holds 6 rigs. You have a seat pedestal right here, and 2 stowage compartments. One thing that's important to note, the sides in here are lined with carpet. That'll prevent your tackle box from rattling around in there, banging the side of the aluminum boat and scaring all the fish. More rod holders is always more better, but it's a little bit loose. If this were my boat, I'd add a shim or tighten these up somehow. The aft deck has a live well with a removable bait bucket, a stowage compartment, and a battery box. You want a boat you can use to fish for everything from perch to walleye to pike. You want to buy new and you don't want to sign away your life? Well, after reviewing this StarWeld, I'm comfortable in saying you should definitely check one of these out before you put your John Hancock on anything else.